Hey everybody, John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida. Welcome to another monthly minute update for Verona Walk. We are in April, but we're going to talk about March 2020. Each month I like to ask the following questions. I want to jump right in, but before I do that, I hope you're having a wonderful day and I hope you're staying safe. And we are going through a very interesting time with this coronavirus. And I want to talk about the numbers and what I think is going to happen going forward, but also what we've seen for the month of March. How many homes went on the market in March? And that was a total of 15. Usually we have a little bit more, but I think it's because of that tail end in March, the last 2 weeks, when things really started to become active here in the area with the coronavirus. People slowed down putting their homes on the market. Now, it didn't slow down the sales because when you think about home sales, you have to look back at the previous month because typically it takes 30 to 45 days for a home to close. So you look back in the month of late January and February to see really what closes for the month of March. We had a fantastic March. How many homes sold last month? And that was a total of 17. A really nice number because if you look at March 2019, we had a total of 15 homes that sold. Year to date, we've sold 40 homes here in the neighborhood, which is amazing because if you look at last year, in the first 3 months of the year, there were a total of 26 homes that sold. So even if we sold no homes in the entire neighborhood for the month of April and May, we would still be neck and neck with our numbers from last year. So we're doing well. We had a great start. I think we're going to have a short pause here in the market, but it'll pick back up hopefully really soon. What was the least and the most expensive home that sold? Well, the least expensive was a Capri on Xenia. This home had been on the market for almost 600 days on and off with different real estate agents, and it sold. It was listed for $265,000 and it sold for $265,000. What was the most expensive home that sold? And that was a Dunwoody on Julia Lane. That home was listed for $629,000. Whoever bought that home got a little bit of a discount. They purchased it for $585,000. Here's what I noticed also looking at the month of March. If you click on the link that will show you these 17 homes that I'll put in the description below, you'll see that we had a nice chunk of homes that were larger that sold last month. We had Oakmonts, Carlisles, the Dunwoody. We had a really nice selection of homes that sold for over $500,000. Were there any foreclosures that were sold or listed? So there were no foreclosures listed. There's no foreclosures on the market right now. The one foreclosure that was on the market for quite some time finally sold, and that was a Carlisle on Zarigo Lane. It had been listed all over the board. Final listing price was $405,000, and it sold for $395,000. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in that because I had a lot of people asking about that. Inventory right now is holding at 60. Last month it was 63, so we came down just a little bit, probably because of all the homes that sold and not as many going back on the market in this last couple weeks. So 60 homes for sale right now in Verona Walk. It's a healthy number. I love to see it in the 50s, but 60, no problem. Right now we have 24 homes pending. What does that mean? Well, probably within the next 30 to 45 days, we're going to have 24 homes that will close. That's a really good, strong number. Again, last month when I looked at this number, it was 32. So we've come down a little bit, but that's okay. 24 tells me we're going to have a nice, strong, solid month of April and May. What was the average days on market? This was 86. What percent of the asking price did sellers get? And that was 96.5. This is a little bit lower than what we normally see. And I think the reason was we had so many larger homes that sold. And when you get into the larger homes, the percentage of discount off of those seems to be a little bit greater. Last question I like to ask, what's a great home for sale right now in Verona Walk? And actually, it's a Carrington model on Carina Court. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, tile home throughout the main living area. Beautiful home, listed right now at an excellent price, $315,000. Beautiful lake view, nice lanai, watch your sunsets, just a great home. Call, text, or email me if you want to take a look at that. I can even do a virtual tour for you if you want. You don't feel like you should be in contact with other people. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll do a video walkthrough for you of that home. Glad to do that as well. As always, thanks for watching the monthly minute update for Verona Walk. I hope everyone out there stays safe. We're going to make it through this together, and I will see you soon. Have a great month.